What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Welcome to episode 4 of Video Game Flips. I'm pretty sure it's episode 4. This one is pretty exciting. This is my first ever video game mystery box that I bought on eBay. Now, I do want to respond to some of your comments, not directly, but I'm going to look at the order history of this box just to see how much I paid. So I paid $28, well, after tax, because it was free shipping, which I love. $29.68 for this video game mystery box. But before I get into those details, I just want to respond to your criticism. Look, I get it. People are like, David, why put so much time and attention and work and energy into opening all this stuff, listing it on eBay, and just breaking even or having very low, small margins in regards to profit? And I have one simple response for you: because I can. This is what I do. I'm a content creator. I make money off this content, and it's just fun. It really is fun. Not everything has to be taken so seriously, guys. Like, this isn't a serious series. Like, obviously I want to make money in the long run, but you don't need to take it so seriously. It's me opening up used video games and consoles and stuff like that. It's just fun. So everybody just relax, all right? Relax and enjoy the series. Life is too short. Remove stick, all right? Have a great weekend. Crap, I just said weekend, which means I'll probably have to upload this today on Friday. Hey, I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I bought my first ever video game mystery box on eBay. The sellers got 100% positive feedback, and it's his description is what caught my attention, if I can find it. Here we go. Okay, so this guy says, and I quote, "I will be completely honest. I have a bunch of extra video games and gaming related stuff that I want to get rid of, but I'm too lazy to list everything individually." I get that. I get that. So I figured people usually like a good mystery box. They do. So why not just throw a bunch of random stuff into a box and send it off to some lucky individual, that's me, for a good price. So that's exactly what I'm doing. For the low price of only $28, you can have a box full of possibilities. To give you a general idea, here's a list of some things you might get. Games or accessories for these consoles: Atari 2600, Commodore 64, Xbox, 3DS, Wii U, PC, Dreamcast. That would be amazing. That would be incredible. Game Gear, PS1, PS2, PS3. No PS4 or 5 love? Come on, buddy. And finally, PSP. Oh, and more. And finally, he goes on to say that the conditions of the games will vary from loose to complete, but all are guaranteed to work. Also, if you're worried about sports games, rest assured, I don't have many of those. Oh, guys, he's doing Lord's work. The Lord's work. Most of the games are good games. No offense to sports games fans. No, offense to you guys. Offense to you. In addition to games, there's a possibility you may get controllers, memory cards, other accessories, or even some interesting gaming-related collectibles. The possibilities are seemingly endless. I'll also give you my personal guarantee that your box will be comprised of at least $35 worth of stuff according to prices from Price Charting. I'm salivating just thinking about it. You can't go wrong. Oh, and if you purchase more than one, you'll still get just one box with more gaming things inside and the possibility of higher value or larger items. Now, obviously, I'm not going to read that description with every video I do, because get this could very well be the beginning of something new for Video Game Flips. If I like what's in this box, I'm going to keep doing this, guys. $28, free shipping plus tax, less than $30. And guys, I'll be honest, this brings me back to the days of Loot Crate, Arcade Block, 1UP Box. I miss subscription boxes, but at the same time, I don't totally miss them, because let's be honest here, 80% of the items that I received in those boxes, no offense to those companies, it was an honor working with you guys, but a lot of those items were just junk, things I don't need, things I don't want. Can't tell you how many Adventure Time stuff I got in those boxes. I just never got into Adventure Time. Those boxes were obsessed with that show. Sorry guys, it's just not my style. I'm more of a South Park and Family Guy kind of dude. Alright. Anyway, here we go, guys. My first ever video game mystery box. Again, he says there's guaranteed value of at least $35 in here. Now, to be clear, some of this stuff I'm going to keep. Some of this stuff I'm just going to flip right back on eBay. So here we go. Wow. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Also, guys, I'm just saying there's nothing stopping me from going for a more expensive video game mystery box. So guys, please, if you want to see that, let me know right below. I don't mind risking a couple $100 for you. Just saying. I'm just saying. Wow, he actually neatly packed everything in this bubble wrap. And he gave me plenty of newspaper. Here, let's see what we got in the ads today. Fresh Express salad kits or salad blends, 2 for $5. What a deal, guys. What a time to be alive. Okay, seriously though, I can just use that for my own eBay store, so it's a win-win. So as you can see, you don't get a ton of stuff. It's a very small box, but I'm still quite excited. And I see a Super Nintendo game in here, guys. I literally have not bought a Super Nintendo game since the 90s. The 90s. So that in itself is kind of a big deal. So let's see what we got here. Porky Pigs for Super Nintendo. Very cool. Now, I don't own this. I don't know if I want to own it. But if it's worth anything decent on eBay, then I'll just flip it right back. Or guys, I'll keep it for myself. Who cares? So let's see here. Porky Pigs SNES. So this recently sold for $46, but that's with the box. With the box. The cartridge by itself sells for $16. That's actually not bad. Yeah, $11.44, $12, $12. So let's just say, roughly speaking, this is worth $12. So we're pretty much almost halfway through the value of what I paid. Wow. This is not a fake reaction. I'm keeping this. I need to find my Game Gear. He sent me a Game Gear game. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Game Gear. Dude. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my own Game Gear. My dad technically owns the Game Gear, not me. I might just ask him to give it to me. I'll be like, Dad, hey, I'll give you $20 for it. I don't care. Like, I really want the Game Gear in my house because we actually have the Game Gear. We have the TV tuner. We have a few games. I haven't played it in years. But yeah, we were mostly a Game Gear household in the beginning because, fun fact for you, in the beginning, we didn't have the OG Game Boy because my dad was like, David, you don't want black and white gaming. I was like, oh, okay, you're right. I was young. I was impressionable. So yeah, we started out with the Game Gear. Eventually, I got the Game Boy Pocket. But Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Game Gear goes for, let me show you, $3. Wow. It's actually kind of a worthless game. But to me, it's worth much more than $3. Guys, I unboxed a Super Nintendo game and a Game Gear game. Honestly, it's not about the value for me. Like, this is just legitimately fun. This is better than anything I ever received in Loot Crate and Arcade Block. No offense. Love you guys, but this is the stuff I want to see in these boxes. This is so cool. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? He sent me a Dreamcast disc. Yo. I like this dude. I like this guy, and I'm not even into men. Yo. There's a good chance I have this because I was absolutely obsessed with the Dreamcast magazine. He sent me the Dreamcast magazine demo disc from November 2000, Volume 8. Volume 8. That is awesome. Guys, the Dreamcast magazine, seriously, I really do feel bad for those who never experienced like actual demo discs in video game magazines. It was the best feeling. It's literally the reason why I was subscribed to Dreamcast magazine and OXM. Didn't OXM come with demo discs? Yeah, it did, because I have a bunch of demo discs downstairs in my basement. So this goes for about $8. So let's just say 12 plus 8, that's 20. Let's just be generous, $24 on that. That is so cool. So far, guys, I'm keeping everything. I'm keeping everything. This isn't even really video game flips. This is more like video game finds. But I'm still going to call it video game flips because, well, this I might flip. Speak of the devil. Start the party for PlayStation 3. This I care as much as I care about the next Android phone coming out. But the fact, whoa, the condition is absolutely excellent. Yeah, okay, guys, I like this dude. This dude sent me some good stuff. Yeah, this isn't really worth a lot of money, but I've got a bunch of video games coming next week from eBay, so I might just bundle this in with that and try to get a little bit of my money back. So this goes for, oh wow, this goes for $8 or $9 pre-owned. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So what were we at, 24? So we're, what, like $32? And he guaranteed at least $35 of value. Alright, I was a huge Xbox fan. Huge OG Xbox fan. I never played this. Quantum Redshift for the OG Xbox. It looks like a take on F-Zero, but for the Xbox. Wow. It's got the manual and everything. The case is a little broken, but who cares? Who cares? How does the disc look? Wow, the disc looks phenomenal. It looks really, really good. Dude, that is so cool. And let's see how much this is worth. Barcode's up top. $10 pre-owned. $12 pre-owned. Wow. So yeah, we are a little above the guaranteed value of $35. I am legitimately impressed. I know, I'm saying the same shit over and over again, but guys, it's the truth. Like, this actually turned out to be a really good video game mystery box. So, if this guy has more expensive mystery boxes, then I'm going to buy some from him because this is a fantastic start. Now, obviously, I can't guarantee every video is going to be this successful, but hey, I'm keeping the Dreamcast magazine. I'm keeping Porky Pigs. Don't really care about this, but I'll play it eventually. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, easily the most valueless game of today. Surprisingly, honestly, I thought it'd be worth more. But yeah, Sonic 2 for the Game Gear, that is really cool. Start the Party, worth more money than I thought, and Quantum Redshift, same deal. So these two, I'll be flipping. I just don't care about these games. But this is more nostalgia for me. A Super Nintendo game in 2026. That wasn't on my bingo card for this year. Sonic 2 for Game Gear and Dreamcast magazine. Honestly, there's a really good chance I have this, but who cares? I'm going to throw it into my collection. I am legitimately impressed. I'm actually going to message this guy saying, look, I make videos on this, and if I link your eBay store, maybe we can work out some kind of deal because I was legitimately impressed with this box. Guys, what a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Happy gaming, and I'll see you in episode 5. Stay tuned because I think 2 more things coming from eBay. One of them is a huge lot of all these like PlayStation 2, PS1, and maybe some PS3 games. And get this is going to be very exciting to test, an untested white Wii U console only, no power cable, and of course no AV cable, you know, the HDMI cable. So guys, we're going to test that together in a future episode of Video Game Flips. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.